up, what's up, what's up? Quick question. What is San Simon good for? I'm not really familiar with San Simon. You know Copy Alley Cat? I think she can explain them. If you go to her page, ask her. I'm not familiar with San Simon. But yeah. I forgot. I learned what he was good for, and then I forgot. But yeah, what's up? Yeah, no problem. Sorry I couldn't help more, bro. But if you have questions on Santa Muerte, you already know. Got you. If you guys need tarot readings, let me know. I got PayPal and Venmo. If you guys need candle work, I just set up my altars. And you guys need spells or rituals, I got you too. I got reviews on my page under the review playlist. Always manifesting things for people. What's up, Jim? Thank you for the follow, T3K. Much love, much love. I think I forgot my black and mild. I wanted to smoke a black and mild. But anyways, let's start out with the angel guidance card. If you need if you need to hear a message from the angels, I'll do it for collective. Just drop angel wings or an angel emoji. If you need that angel guidance. If you need that little kick of guidance. What's up, Gio? My boy. Let them speak, Jim. Let me get a nice good shuffle in here. Let me cleanse my hands. The only thing I'm worried about out here is the wind. It's gonna blow the cards away, so I gotta stay prepped. You feel me? It's nice out here though. Beautiful. Look at that nature. Ooh, that's a good one. The dove represents Holy Spirit. Got for the collective. Boom. We got giving and receiving. If you guys do need a reading, I got PayPal and Venmo. We're doing $40 recommended donations. If you just drop a comment, and I'll drop my Venmo and PayPal. But we got giving and receiving for the angel guidance cards. Your angels are saying the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with exhalation. So finding divine balance with giving and receiving. Sometimes we like to take, receive gifts, or take energy, take people's time. But sometimes we want to give that in return: love, time, energy, gratitude, even as much as gifts, or you know what I mean, just kindness and generosity. But giving and taking, you got to balance it out with the universe. Be in tune with nature. Be in tune with the balance of Santa Muerte scales, all that good stuff. That was for the collective. That was just for whoever it resonated with. Someone in the chat needed to hear it. Double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button. If you guys are new here, hit the follow button. This sun feels good. I need to start working out again. I got my weights. My treadmill broke, but I got my weight sets. This is like a perfect space right here just to pull out my weights and just. You gotta balance mind, body, and spirit too. The physical with the mental and the spiritual, right? So that's because you got an Android, my boy. My phone acting weird, so I didn't hear you. You need to upgrade that to iPhone. You still on that one pixel, pixelated? I'll just play it, bro. I mean, I've been there. I used to have an Android too. Nah, I have one, bro. I mean, the iPhones act up too sometimes, but less likely, you know? What's up, Witch's Hand? Hey, friend, do you believe in our Heavenly Father? Yes, I do. I'm an omnia spiritualist, so my belief is all things exist because they do, but I get to choose my own practice. But I'm still a prophet of Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Jehovah, Elohim, Yod, He, Vade, Adonai. Thank you for the follows trouble. I mean, for the likes trouble. Thank you. You guys need a love oracle. You guys need a love. You guys want to hear what you guys need for love from the collective. Make sure you hit that follow button and drop a heart, purple heart. Let's get a purple heart. Purple heart emoji in the chat. Let's go. Double tap that screen. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Purple hearts on the chat. Purple hearts in the chat. Let's go. Get a nice shuffle in. If you guys want a paid reading, it's a lot more personal, a lot more better on here, so I can focus on your energy. Just let me know, and I'll drop my PayPal and Venmo. I'm a prophet, psychic, medium, oracle, seer. I work with Santa Muerte, Hecate, sometimes other spirits. Right now it's 40 recommended donation, but well worth it. You'll be first on the list. We'll get you through. You can ask questions, or I can pull cards and see what your energy is giving, however you like it. But yeah, well worth it. And since you're first on the list, it's a little longer because I don't have nobody waiting, you know? Thank you for the taps. Thank you for the love. I'll drop my PayPal and Venmo if you're interested. I got my other phone here to check payment too, so. That's it. What's up? Oh, I like that. AB's about to pull me. She about to pull me or what? You guys are lacking. All my side chicks lacking. Because AB over here doing the extra. Not super extra, but doing a little bit, little here and there. Angelica, am I psychotic? It depends if you're psychotic. If you need a reading, you've been watching me for a while, I'll give you $5 off. Because since you've been a loyal follower, I'll give you $5 off, which is th5 recommended donation. But yeah. All right, let's get the love reading out. Ooh, there we go. I gotta put it on. Peacefulness. You recognize the balance, kindness, and love. Bring calmness to your soul. You need to seek calmness, pH. What? Is your pH off? I'm just kidding. Why do you drop pH? But anyways, you need to seek. Right now you might be struggling mentally, but you're also struggling with some physical life situations. And I feel like a lover maybe sit in the situation where it's kind of stressing you out, and you need to find peace in that relationship, peace with your friends, your family, peace with those around you. Because if you're gonna be around them a lot, that peace is just a mutual respect. It doesn't even have to be like your friends or like your homies, but that peace is a mutual understanding. You know, in California, the norteños and the sureños, and on the prison yard, they got a treaty, because when now they walk the yard, they both walk the yard, and there's always riots popping off. So they had a treaty. You know what I'm saying? They have a treaty on the prison yard, and so because they always get active. You know what I'm saying? So that peace is a mutual understanding, a mutual respect, a peace. Just, you know what I mean? That's how it is. You may not like each other, but you can keep that mutual respect. You know what I mean? And that's what the card says. Spirits never lie, you know what I mean? Because I got a lot of California devotees of Santa Muerte on here. And I watch the politics online and shit. They be politicking a little different. My cards are falling. Thank you for the rose, Ikai love. That wind about to blow over my ring light and my cards. If you guys get me to 20 viewers with comments, follows, and likes, I'll do free yes and no's. At least for a little bit. So like it up and get me to 20 viewers. We already at 10. That's double it up. What's up, fam? Do your thing. Yes, sir. My homeboy Gio. Man, I knew my dude for like since we was kids, bro. It's been forever. Thank you for the lightning and the chili pepper. Gifts help too if you guys drop gifts. What really helps if you want to drop a donation, that would cool. I don't care if it's $1. If 10 of you drop $1, that's a whole meal right there. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever feel ashamed. Be like, I got you $1 here, or a couple bucks for a yes or no if they're not free. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Hecate making the dogs go crazy. I mentioned her and the dogs start tripping. So if you guys didn't know, Hecate is an underworld goddess, a death deity for death workers, and she has hellhounds, so she loves to protect dogs and work with dogs. So when you have dogs, she's a great deity to work with as pet protections and stuff of that nature. Plus she's queen of necromancy, the queen of witches. So she basically rules over witchcraft. So when you work with her, you kind of get a little help in that aspect. You kind of get a little more protection in that aspect because she rules over witchcraft. And if you work with a god that rules over witchcraft, or a goddess, you kind of get less affected, you know? You still got to put in your work, your rituals, your spells, your learning, your studying, but it just gives you that little upside. What sumo wrestlers still exist? I don't know, bro. And railroad. There's a railroad right here. Railroad magic is good for protections and casting out black magic. Well, I'm still learning because I never used railroad magic. But I know railroad spikes are good for protections and home protections. I just lived next to a church, and now I live next to a railroad. God said, if you want to practice witchcraft, I'm gonna move you next to a railroad, because he as a prophet, he moved me next to a church, and then after he moved me next to a church, he moved me next to a railroad. So it's all spiritual. You know how things align spiritually. It's crazy how that works, huh? God got a plan for all of us. You know what I'm saying? But what's up, guys? We didn't get to 20. We got to 11, though, but I'll pull a love card. How do we know if we have a spiritual gift? So look at this way. Everybody in the world is capable of stepping into spiritual gifts. Some are natural, born gifted. I was born with having dreams of the future. I didn't know what a prophet was until I was growing, bro. I would always run to my mom and be like, I have a dream like a week or a day later or before, and then I would have deja vu. I'd call it deja vu. I'm like, Mom, I had deja vu, and it happens ever since I was a kid. And I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what a psychic was. I didn't know what a prophet was. I didn't know what any of that was. I just thought that it was deja vu and it was cool. I dreamed something and it would happen, right? And that was just since I was born. Some are natural born gifts, and usually prophets like that are prophet of the nations. God knew us before he put us in the womb, right? So we're naturally born gifted, meant for a greater purpose, to help and heal, give confirmations, etc. Others have to walk into the purpose, activate their spiritual gifts. I had my gifts my whole life, but not as strongly. But when I started walking more spiritual paths, I started dreaming more often, having wide awake visions, having intuitions, channel downloads from Holy Spirit and my spirits, etc. So it's kind of, you have to practice, and this has to do with a lot of meditation. If you want to activate your gifts, activating and cleansing and balancing your chakras, which you don't take lightly because those open portals to other energies. But yeah, meditation is going to take a lot of meditation to activate those things. A lot of things help is binaurals. You got to eat right or drink a lot of water, because spiritual energy, when you use spiritual energy, you get thirsty and you have to replenish energy. So you'll feel weak or you'll feel tired at first when you start doing witchcraft or spell work. It'll drain your energy because you're putting your energy into the candles and then sending it out to where you want it to go. You know what I mean? Because energy is energy. Should I join them in there? But yeah. But anyways, a lot of meditation, and I'll stay hydrated. At first, when you start channeling certain energies, your body's not used to it, so your body has to catch up. And with that, you have to drink a lot of water and eat a lot of vegetables, a lot more energetic foods. You know what I mean? To help you adapt faster. You can adapt with eating meat and processed foods too. It just takes a little longer. But yeah, eating high vibrational foods, veganism, plant-based, drinking, staying hydrated can help you a lot faster elevate, because your body has to adapt into the energy on a cellular level, and you're feeding your cells energy by eating right? So when your cells are vibrating higher, you're getting more energy to put in your work, more energy to do things, etc. Thank you for the like, Santa Muerte. I experience all the type of dreams I have and predicting. That's what's up. There's a lot of people out here who do. I've been predicting food crises for a long time now, and I just went to the Walmart corporate site, and I seen a whole bunch of recalls. But Walmart always has recalls too, but other places have recalls that I shop at. Usually when I move, I'll be shopping I'll be getting food, and then they have recalls or they have something up, you know what I mean? Lately it's been a lot better because I talk about it and I speak about it, but the most recent one right now is the meat recall. So if you're buying meat at Walmart, you can have a possible E. coli infection or E. coli contamination. So Walmart meat is contaminated and they're having a recall on it. So if you're buying meat from Walmart, take it back. Thank you for the follow, Santa Muerte. After I tatted her, I saw her in my dreams. You know why? It's basically, you would have to get a dream reading, but for the most part, if you got her tatted or you done something for her and immediately she comes to your dreams, it's usually a sign that your petition or what you did for her was accepted, and a sign of showing that she liked it, she loved it, and she's there with you, right? Basically blessing your tattoo, homie. How would I know about being called Rendingo? I don't know what a Rendingo is, but thank you, Alexander, for the follow. I appreciate it, bro. No problem. But yeah, I do dream readings. I do love readings, general readings, relationship readings, relationships on your baby mama, your baby daddy, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, the chisme readings, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know. Oh, my Red Bull got warm quick. How you guys doing today? If you guys don't got any more spiritual questions, let me know. I'll answer the best of my knowledge. What's the best way to cleanse for someone that is spiritual? I would say make it a routine. You know what I mean? Make cleansing a routine. If you're spiritual and you're opening up spiritual doors, spiritual portals, working with new energies, and calling on other spirits, your cleansing practice, especially if you do witchcraft or magic or spiritualism, candle work, rituals, spells. Yo tengo rosarios de la Santa Muerte y bracelets. I got bracelets, but they're in my house. Si tienes Instagram, yo tengo fotos de mis rosarios y mis bracelets, but no tengo condenas. Nah. I just had a dream of Santa Muerte the other day. No demons. I don't even like demons. But anyways, I'm a natural card reader, bro. I just one day picked up the deck. That's what I did, bro. I picked up a deck, left it on my altar, and then one day I just picked it up and went live, and I just started reading cards, and I was natural, bro. I had to read the book because I didn't understand what the cards meant, but I channeled with the cards, like, you know, when you channel with them and channel the energy, and I was a natural at it. And that was just the first day I read cards. It was the first day I went live on it, and then I just kept doing it. I still don't know all the cards, honestly, but I just channel. But yeah. Oh yeah, to cleanse. To cleanse, a good way to cleanse is smoke cleanses for your space, for you. You can even rub an incense on you, all around you. This is easy. This is a simple way. It's not the best way, but it's a simple way. Get an incense, pray all that energy away, visualize it, and then rub it all from head to toe. Light it. The same way with the candle. You can get that head to toe with a candle. Say your prayers and rub it from head to toe. Then light it. Spiritual baths, herbal elixirs and potions, which is like teas and stuff of that nature. Herbal teas, special blends and special mixes that you create or you buy, which I do that sometimes. They help cleanse you energetically from inside, but you have to pray over the tea and then set your intentions. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it gets a little deep. Did I pull a love card? Yeah, I did. I just shuffled. I love the birds. The birds be flying over here all the time, especially I came out earlier and I think it was like a falcon or something, just gliding over me. There's 2 of them. 3 of them actually. Are you gonna use? We didn't hit 20. We didn't hit 10. We only hit 10. We only hit 10. I said if we hit 20 viewers from the likes and follows, I would do free yes and no's, but we didn't. If you want to donate to PayPal or Venmo for yes and no's, I can do yours. Any amount over $1. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Look at, we're losing people. We got 8 people. There's beautiful weather. Brujo, Taro y Trabajos. Where you from? I'm from Oregon. Why do you have a black profile picture? Come on. Come on. Have some sauce. Have some sauce. Get a little drip on your page. Would you ever start lifting like weights? Hey, it's nice out here, bro. Hella nice. I ain't gonna cap. Nature, the railroad's right there. Oh, I want to start doing railroad magic. I literally, the railroad like right in my backyard. So I do lifting. I just haven't lifted in a while. I got a thing of weights, and I'm gonna start doing lifting again. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna lift weights again. I still got muscle, you know what I mean. But always enough to get better, get healthier, and get bigger. You know what I mean? We got 12 people. What's up, guys? If you guys have spiritual questions, or you guys if you guys want a tarot reading, let me know. Maybe run. I used to run. I have a treadmill, it broke, bro. I used to kind of jog a little bit in the garage, my old garage. You are no Daniel fool. Nah, I don't gangbang, honey. Gangbang is for lames. Ooh, I'm down as fuck. I wear high socks. I wear a color. That sound like clowns, bro. Oh, he's making fun of me, so I want to fight him. Sounds like a grown man tantrum. You know what I'm saying? Straight facts. I mean, if I wanted to, I could straight go back gangbanging. I earned my stripes, but it's not worth it. I already did my time, my prison sets, my jail time, my stripes, my work, earned some tattoos. You know what I'm saying? It's just, what did it get me? It didn't get me shit. If it made me a millionaire, maybe. How did you get good at tarot readings? Practice, bro. Practice. Getting used to the energies, getting used to your spirits, your divination spirits, your spirits that are helping you, and yeah. Hey, Santa Muerte. No, not really, because I didn't really read cards with Santa Muerte. The thing is, Santa Muerte just kind of helped me with protection when I'm reading cards, so I didn't call on demons or call on the wrong thing. Kind of give me little signs and symbols, little visions here and there. But she did help me a little bit, but for the most part, it was mainly my spirit team. But yeah, when you're reading cards, you definitely want to set up protections or be strong enough to handle the energies that come at you. Because sometimes when you're channeling someone's energy, you'll pick up on their demons, or you'll pick up on the spirits around them, and they don't want their target to be read, because they're the ones haunting their target, right? And so when a reader picks up on that energy, the demon kind of gets mad sometimes, or the spirits get mad, because especially if you're about to do rituals or spells over them to help them, you know what I mean? So that's why you, the tarot reader, as a tarot reader, you need to set protections, candles, cleanses, make cleansing a routine, etc. I make my own cleansing and protection waters and oils and all types of shit. My drink is warm, cuh. Thank you for the likes, Alexandra. I see you. I got this tarot deck coming too. I got I think 2 decks for sale. I already got one sold. One of these decks are sold already. But I do got this deck. This is the Beginner's Tarot. It has the card name, the description, the elements, and the zodiacs associated with this. Oh, and the moon or the sun on here, I guess, too. The reverse keywords and the regular keywords. So it helps you read. So when you pull a card, you can have it right here, help you, guide you, kind of like flashcards. And it helps guide you on your tarot reading journey. So if you're interested, you can connect with any deck. Some decks you feel drawn to, which will have a better connection with you. You'll read better. But you can basically connect with any deck. But if that deck is giving you problems, there might be energies within it, like certain spirits that are working with that deck or something. Like if you get a fairy deck or you get a dragon deck and the dragons don't really like you, it'll cause some issues in your readings, right? So it just depends. The dog's going crazy out here. Why do I think everyone's against you? So you just think it, or you notice them against you? Because if you're just thinking it, that's a form of psychic attack, a form of witchcraft. That's to make you paranoid, right? I've dealt with that myself too. You know what I mean? A lot of times I thought, certain things were happening, but I was really prophetic too. So half the things that I was noticing was real. The other half was a little exaggerated, right? So I noticed that. So that's why I don't really talk about a lot no more that I notice. I just notice it or whatever. What's up, bro? How you doing? Good. Yeah, I'm doing all right, right? But yeah, if you're dealing with witchcraft, it can cause anxieties, paranoias, mental health issues. Can go as far as causing physical illness, sickness, cancers, any type of sickness, honestly. If you're going against someone, if you're attacking someone that knows how to do their witchcraft, they can literally put a spell on you and create cancer in you, or create sickness and illness that's chronic in you, and it'll never, you know what I mean? And they don't have to do nothing but to do a little ritual with candles and stuff, and it's a wrap, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, look at this, guys. I don't know if you can see, they're flying over me. Look at 3, mind, body, and spirit. You see them? There's 2 over there, there's 1 over there. Beautiful. They always fly over here, but right now, when I walked out earlier, I was walking my dog and they were flying over me, right? What's up, JK Moon Rocks? But yeah, what does that, man? What are you laughing at, Lopez? Aboa. Oh, you're laughing at? I'm traumatic because of my past. I imagine bad stuff. Mostly thoughts happen when I'm alone. Yeah, so you just gotta retrain your mind. Retrain your mind in the thought process of positivity. So do a lot of more positive self-talk, and then remove the negative self-talk, which is psychology words, which is saying when you think of the negative thoughts, stop them and replace them with positive words, positive thoughts, to retrain your mind. 14 to 21 days will create a new habit in your life, a new process, either bad or good. So the more you practice consciously, the more you create your mind to think more positively, right? You work at Wendy's. You have on Instagram, you can call me MJ. I'll call you MJ, alright? Yeah, I do have Instagram, but I like to flirt on there. But anyways, it's in my bio. You just copy and paste it to the Instagram, and then you can drop me a message or whatever. Make sure you're 18 or older, because I don't really like teaching witchcraft to people underage, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we follow each other, right? Oh, okay. Oh, I have you on Instagram. Sorry, I read fast. Sometimes I'll be reading fast. I literally was thinking that earlier. I read a post. I read it real fast, and then I typed, and then I reread it later, and I'm like, oh, now I sound stupid. Any tips on you teach me how to get rid of these negative thoughts? This annoying fuck. I mean, you can just light a white candle and ask for mental health guidance from your spirits, God, from Saint Michael, the archangel, to protect your mind. Archangel Raphael is good for healing. I don't know if he's healing the mind, but you can call upon him maybe. I want to say San Judas too, but I'm not sure. San Judas kind of opens up your roads a little bit. I'm trying to think what's good for Santa Muerte helps a lot. So if you wanted to buy a ritual to help with healing, I wouldn't charge my normal price because it's a healing one, so I'll charge less. It'll help. It's not going to heal you perfectly, because only you can overcome your own mind and your own thoughts and outer energies. I can set the healing to your mind to help you through it, but it's not like Harry Potter, where you do witchcraft and boom, it's done. You know what I mean? You're perfect healed, right? You also have to manifest it physically and working on yourself. But yeah, kind of how that works. So with there's a lot of things that I have solved with witchcraft or candle work or spiritual. I don't even like calling it witchcraft, because to me it's just lighting the candle, adding some herbs and intentions, right? And then manifesting it. It doesn't, and most of the time I manifest things without candles. I could just do it with my mind. I'll sit there and meditate in my room, and then it'll come, you know. But you know what I mean, candles do make it easier. Anyways, what's good? What's good? We got 7 people up in the mix. Fidencio, it's a cool name. You don't hear that often. They're slapping over there, bruh. How's you guys' day going? It's nice out over here. Getting some sunlight. All beautiful day. First time here. Hit the follow button. I gotta grab my card. All right, cool. Thank you. I think this is mugwort. It's either mugwort or weed. I think this is mugwort. If this is mugwort, I'm about to grab some and take it in. Mugwort is good for teas. You can smoke it too, but it's a spiritual elevator. It's a herb that elevates you spiritually for prophetic dreams, trances, states of mind. And you drink it in a tea, which I have some in my house. You can drink it in a tea, and every time I drink I get crazy dreams, prophetic dreams, and crazy as hell. But you put intention over your teas, pray over it, then you drink it, activating the herbs and the spirit of the herb. And then you drink it, and boom, you have dreams. Sometimes you don't even need to activate it, because it'll just naturally give you dreams and stuff. Yeah. I think I'm going to do a money spell lately. Every time I do money spells, manifest money, moolah. But, I might do a community one. So like I'll have like a list of 10 available spots. I'll do the ritual, and then I'll add your names into it. We should do 10 for 10, right? $10 a piece. I'll do 10 spots and do a money ritual. If you guys are interested in that, I'll probably post a video in a little bit. Anyways, I'm kind of big, huh? Ooh. Boom. My fat hides all my muscle. I gained too much weight. Anyways, how are you guys doing today? To the new watchers, the new viewers. I love when the birds chirp. It's a beautiful sound. You hear it? Shit. I wish I knew people around here. I need a workout partner. was supposed to go make a P.O. box today, but I did it. Any questions? Any spiritual questions?
Dave. Please do. Babe.
That sun feels good. I'm about to be dark as heck this summer. I'm gonna look like fucking I'm from the Middle East and shit. If I grow my beard out and I stay in the sun, I'm gonna I'll look like I'm from the Middle East. I'll throw on a turban and everything. I'm just kidding. What's cracking, homeboy? What's up? What's up? I was thinking of doing a raffle, maybe, for one of my bracelets, but in the near future, I don't know yet. That raspberry lemonade be hitting on the Sunday, when the sun's out. Bendiciones, brother. Do you have mazos and schools on them? I don't carry any mazos right now. I am looking to get some in stock, but they be waxing and taxing. I better not get a sunburn. First time here. What's up, Jordan? Make sure you hit that follow button. Hotter than hell here in Cali, bro. I know if it's hot here, it's probably hot in Cali. Are you devotee too? Fucking. But it's nice because we get a lot of rain over here. But it's nice to have sunny days with the winds blowing, so it's kind of cool, kind of chill. Half the Mexican devotees from California are cartel, and the other half are just normal people. It's crazy. But anyways, I'm in Oregon. Little songbirds, little singing birds. If you guys need a reading, let me know. We'll get it popping. What's up? What does it mean if I dream of a Grim Reaper? Are you sure it was a Grim Reaper or it was a Santa Muerte? Because the Grim Reaper, Santa Muerte, and San La Muerte, which is from southern South America, Real crazy, crazy spirit. Devotion's crazy down there for death work, right? San La Muerte, Santa Muerte, and Grim Reaper, they all kind of look the same. Um, Skeletons in robes, right? Usually San La Muerte has his robe open. You can see Santa Muerte with a robe open too, but usually San La Muerte from South America, crazy death work and the sacrifices and shit down there, um, has its robe open and you can see its rib cage. The Grim Reaper kind of is either or. Santa Muerte can be either or too, but she's mostly with the robe closed because she's a feminine spirit. But but yeah. So having that, can I get a reading? Yeah, I got PayPal and Venmo, and it's $40 recommended donation right now. I'm typing my PayPal. My PayPal and Venmo are the same username. And yeah, exactly. That's the same with me. I always see a crow. So dreaming of one of those spirits, it could be a bad omen if you're not a devotee or you don't work with those spirits, or it also can be a warning. It just depends on your dream. You need a dream interpretation reading, which I do offer, or you can get it from another practitioner. However it works, whatever brings you comfort in understanding your dreams. But yeah. So most of the time it would be a bad sign if you're not a death worker or work with the spirits of the dead, muertos. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of other names from different practices, gangas, etc. But yeah, so most of the time it's not a good sign if you're not literally a death worker. Sometimes it just depends on the dream. AB, do you know what mugwort looks like when it's growing out of the ground? I think I have some right here growing. I'm not sure if it's mugwort. Maria, thank you for the hearts. I am restarting my candle work now. So if you need spells or rituals, I am available. Do you know what mugwort looks like? She's all just liking my screen and not paying attention. Like, I was asking if you knew what mugwort looked like. This looks like, I don't know if this is mugwort or it's just a weed. I'm just staring at you. Oh, she's just amazed. I'm just kidding. She's just staring at me. Are you trying to win brownie points? AB's trying to win brownie points with me. He's over here calling me Bobby, calling me this, that, and the other, giving me compliments and make me feel good too. You know what I'm saying? AB trying to fool me. Ooh, should I flex on him? Staring. What's up, bruja? But yeah, it's nice out. The birds chirping, the birds flying, the sun vibing. Don't forget to stargaze and set your feet in the ground. I'm putting my feet in the ground right now. I just remembered I should have been doing that the whole time. So when you ground, you put your bare feet on the ground and the earth, Mother Gaia, exchanges neutrons and protons into your vessel, your body, from your feet. So it kind of boosts your immunity, and it's a scientific fact. It boosts your immune system, but also exchanges energy between you, kind of cleanses you and recharges you. not doing for yes and no's right now. I'll do yes and no's for donations. Well, for you, if you want one, I'll give you one. But for everybody else, no. Unless they donate. Sometimes I've noticed that every time I'm around people, they always cough and feel I know something bad is coming. So it could be an empathic gift. Demons, spiritual attacks, tapabocas, which is like a shut up candle. You can make your enemy shut up and stop talking about you. Cause coughs, cause people to cough in your presence if they're gossiping about you, hating on you, etc. And they don't really work on me because I'm protected, but I also speak in tongues and light language. So when they try to do it to me, all I got to do is speak in tongues and my spirit breaks it automatically. I'm sorry, boo, I'm not calling you. I don't have your number. He said no, sadly. That card flew out, so good. We'll start out with that one. It's picking up wind too right now. So I got two yeses and a maybe. I feel like it might be a halfway chance. But I feel like the yes energy is kind of strong, but kind of maybe. I'm feeling no energy too, but I'm feeling more so maybe energy. It's like in between. So I'm feeling both. I'm feeling the maybe energy, yes and no. How do you know if your ex put a spell on you? Simple way is physical signs of having a spell, hex, curse, or jinx on you is bad luck, sickness, illness, loss of financial wages, car troubles, car breaking down, often any type of bad luck, tickets, arguments. You know, what I mean, it could be anything bad, like negative situations in your vicinity that doesn't normally happen. The other way is to get a reading and find out, and have a spiritualist channel the energy and see what's going on. Yeah, I've noticed that in my 30, I thought it was my anxiety, but I always say Jesus and they stop. Yeah. So sometimes coughing can be a spiritual attack amongst yourself or others when you come in the vicinity. The spirits don't like your spirits. They don't like your angels because you're walking with people who have demons on them, who possess them or influence them, and they kind of manifest. That's what's called a manifest. Not manifesting like bringing things to you, but a demonic manifesting means like when someone is possessed or influenced by demonic forces, muertos or dark entities, you'll start to convulse, cough, shaking. You ever seen those videos in the churches of the churches? Yeah, I do feel yes energy. I feel a maybe energy. It's kind of aligning. I feel like someone's thinking of calling you, but they haven't fully decided. But anyways, you ever seen those videos on TikTok or on social media where they're praying over deliverance over somebody, and they start like talking in a demonic voice, and start like choking or gagging and convulsing or shaking? That's a real demonic manifest. Some of them are fake because they just want to clout, but that really does happen. I even had it happen to myself. I don't show it on here or anything when that happened because it's kind of embarrassing, right? But sometimes when I'll be praying, I'll like cough and I'm like, okay, I need to re-cleanse, you know what I mean? Or sometimes I'll be like like that, and I'll be choking. It's like doesn't want me to pray, right? And those are real demonic manifests because I still sometimes have it when I'm lazy and I don't want to cleanse or set protection. I'll have a little spirit come mess with me sometimes, but not really that hard because I'm protected pretty good. I'm in Oregon, but yeah, those are real demonic manifesting, meaning that your body has a physical reaction to the demonic energy within you. And the demonic energy doesn't want you to cleanse it, doesn't want you to be prayed over, doesn't want you to get readings, doesn't want you to heal yourself and deliver yourself from that spirit or that energy because it likes to be housed in your vessel. So your body, your vessel can hold a legion of spirits. It can hold up 1,000 spirits. You know those people that just hear voices all the time, like schizophrenic, that's multiple spirits housing their vessel, and they're schizophrenic. You know what I mean? There are physical schizophrenic with brain damage and mental health issues, but there's also ones created by a haunting or by witches who send hauntings, a whole bunch of spirits to haunt one person. They're hearing voices, they're tripping, paranoid, all that shit. You know what I mean? Those are hauntings. You're welcome, AB. I'm really getting used to that. You know what I mean? I could really get used to that, AB. You're getting brownie points. But anyways, I can do a reading over FaceTime or phone call. It just costs a lot more. I do it privately over Instagram. If you're interested in that, my Instagram is in the bio, and you drop me a message. Go follow me right now. I have my phone right now. I'll accept your message request, and I'll reply to you here in a bit when I hop off. They're definitely a lot more spinnier. I don't like doing privates, but they are available. Just be ready to drop some money. How do you get rid of bad energy? Cleansing. You got to make cleansing a routine. Cleansing a routine is when you're dealing with spiritual energies, especially in practicing, you want to make it a routine. So yeah. All right, just put them in the house. I'll open them later. But yeah, you got good vibes. Thank you. Yeah, just cleansing. So one of the best ways is I make this. This is not the color of Florida water, but this you can buy on Amazon. It's called Florida water. It has a different. You usually find the bottle, the long neck ones. It has a long neck. These are the bigger bottles, and these are Florida water. It's a spiritual clone of spiritual water for cleansing, and it has like a clear color to it, and it's like kind of like almost a bluish clear color, but it's not really blue. It's clear, but like a tint of blue. I have one in the house, but it's like this will be your best friend. I make my own. I add herbs to it, cinnamon stick, stuff to cleanse and protect, to give it more elevated protection and cleansing. That being said, is that you just grab some and from head to toe, or you can throw some in your bath, spiritual baths. This is just to start out, because you want to do herbal baths too, and spiritual baths, spiritual cleansing, spiritual soaps. I do have Santa Muerte soap if you guys are interested. It's like a bar soap about this big, a little smaller. It's pink, and I've said a ritual over them. I said a ritual over them. I use them all the time, and that's when I cleanse energy. Bro, there's nothing cap here, bro. The only thing cap is your fake account. Straight cap from the jump. If you're straight cap from the jump, especially online, ain't no one gonna trust you. I mean, how is someone capping, can't even put a profile picture, probably no videos on their page, but gonna go call out someone else for capping? Straight fucking payaso. If Jesus defeated death, why worship it? Death is still a powerful and mighty force. Everything that dies, Santa Muerte has control over. Every spirit, everything is. She can raise the dead. She can raise the spirits that talk to your ancestors, etc. Stuff like that. God loves you. Yes, I love God. Yes, sir. Empress Anna, I do miss chatting with you. You just disappeared. I see how it is. But then you still watch me? But anyways, Jesus defeated death. Yeah, that's not a cap. You know what I mean? But Jesus can resurrect too, just like Lazarus. A lot of people pray to Lazarus as a saint. Saint Lazarus rises from the dead to defeat illnesses and heal them, right? Because he did rise from the dead. But if death controls everything, Jesus Christ did defeat death, but doesn't mean that he defeated the death in the matter of raising from the dead. And Santa Muerte allowed it because God has authority, right? But at the same time, death does have authority over all dead because that's her place. Anyways, it gets a good conversation. Thank you for the follow, Pecas 509. I love my California devotees and spiritualists. I always get a lot of California homies. No one defeats physical death. Jesus conquered spiritual death for eternal life. He rose from the dead physically. So it is a spiritual and a physical thing. It's an intertwinement. Just like Father, Son, Holy Spirit is an intertwinement, mind, body, and spirit is an intertwinement, right? No, mi español es más o menos. Yo no soy bien en español para leer cartas o para spiritual, para aprender velas, para spells or rituals. And one thing Santa Muerte does is help you defeat death, right? So if you're dying and you start praying to Santa Muerte, if she accepts you as your devotion, she steps in every time someone tries to kill you or take your life. And she steps in front of you and saves you, because that's her duty. Her first calling to a devotee, a child of Santa Muerte, is to save your life. That's the first point blank. Yeah, she brings protection. Yeah, she helps with witchcraft against you. Yeah, she can bring money, abundance, bring you anything else because she's powerful. But her first mission is to stop you from dying. That's it. How much are your readings? $40 today for you need a reading. You've been watching my readings and see that you need it, huh? I got PayPal and Venmo. What God let loves you, not here to judge. No, I feel you. Some people, I love it when you're not judgy, but you're interested and you're curious, right? And you want to have that understanding, because that shows growth. Even as a godly person, full cup cannot get filled, right? So if you think you know everything, because I'm smart and I don't know everything, I still have to read books, I still have to study, I still have to channel. You know what I mean? If you think you know everything, how is someone going to teach you something if you already know? You know what I mean? A full cup can't get filled. You know what I mean? It's already full. I'll drop my PayPal right here in a second. I got PayPal and Venmo. So you have to have the understanding to be corrected when you are wrong, because the Bible says this. I can't remember what verse it is off the top, but you have to have the understanding of humility to understand when you are wrong, so you can be corrected, and the understanding to there's always more to learn, right? And that's what comes with humility of Christ, the humility of God. Because when you humble yourself, you're understanding that you don't have everything all figured out. You don't have everything, but you're just walking in faith, letting God guide you and watch over you and help you on your path, right? So to have that understanding is humility, to know that you don't know everything. I may be smart, or you may be intelligent, you may know a lot, but knowing everything is not. No one can know everything. Okay. Okay. Oh, 350. I could go to the post office right now, but I'm not. Anyways, put on a shirt. That's humility. Not really. Humility is not wearing a shirt, because I'm humbled and I'm not ashamed of my own skin. Adam and Eve were not ashamed of their own skin. They walked the Garden of Eve fully undressed, didn't even know what clothes were, in bliss and harmony with nature. So you obviously don't know nothing if you put on a shirt of humility. Don't know anything at all. That's not respect. I'm on my live stream. You're disrespecting me because I'm what's the word? Not exposing, but expressing myself on my own live stream. Why does this keep giving me little tests? you have no respect because this is my live stream. I didn't tell you, hey, Raymond, Roman, whatever your name is, come watch me, bro. You know what I mean? And then have no shirt. So you're in the disrespectful category because I'm expressing myself on my social media platform, which is mine, exactly. So you're looking kind of ignorant, my boy. And if you didn't want to watch and it was so disrespectful, you would scroll on. But no, you continue watching because you want to see my nips, and you drop emojis and comment. So you're the one looking ignorant, my boy. Saludos, that's mi paloma, California carnal. Saludos, Justino. All blessings, bendiciones a todos los devotos de la Santa Muerte. Give your life to Jesus. He loves and peaceful, and he will have eternal life if you repent. I love Jesus too. Man, someone keep going by my window. I'm watching my front window. But anyways, I've never heard of Mi Paloma, but that's cool. California. Anyways, oh yeah. Irene, did you want a reading today or no? Where are you at? Are you gone? You left? No one goes to the Father if through Jesus of Nazareth, for he is, yeah. Every time I pray, I do Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Oh, that was my mom. But anyways, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. That's how I rarely pray to Jesus, but when I do, he usually comes and puts forth. I've been at my altar and had a vision of Jesus healing me and putting his hand out or hand on top of me, I can't remember, and coming through me. And I was at my altar of God praying, and he put his hand out to heal me, right? And I just give thanks because I have experiences like that with God and Christ still, even as a sinner. You know what I mean? And it's only because I'm prophetic and he knows my heart, you know what I mean? But I have that little extra with God and Christ, and it's kind of a blessing. Like, you know what I mean? It's something beautiful. I've also had a vision of Christ handing me my child. My child will be more prophetic than I am from birth, handed to me before he knew the womb. So when I have a kid, my first kid is going to be straight handed to me from Christ himself, Yeshua Yehoshua HaMashiach. So I'm going to raise my kid to know all spirituality, but I'm going to push him towards God. So he understands not to fear witchcraft, not to fear demons, spirits, because we walk with authority. The necklaces are just spiritual necklaces that I like. This one's more for looks, but it is a Santa Muerte. This one's a mazo, I pray with it. And the other ones are for looks, yeah. There were prophets that spoke about God before Jesus was born. Exactly. I know. So, you know what I mean? That's why I believe in prophets. I believe in God. I believe in the Bible. I just don't walk a perfect biblical life. Because I do spirituality. What is tarot? It's a set of cards, I think 72, with meanings for each card that you utilize with your spirits or with your psychic energy to interpret people's past, present, or future energies. First off, I know his name's not Jesus. His name is Yeshua Yehoshua. So if you're still calling him Jesus all the time and you don't even recognize his other names, his original names, then you don't know Jesus. You just know what you read. Because there's a difference between having book knowledge and experiences, spiritual experiences with the divine, Christ, Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Jehovah, Elohim, Yod-Heh, Adonai, the Holy Spirit, Yeshua, Yehoshua, HaMashiach, Christ. You know what I mean? There's a difference between reading a book and understanding the words behind it and the spiritual energies behind it. Most people just read the book and don't have no spiritual inclination to understanding the experience of having that spiritual activation, that spiritual experience with them. So you can preach a book all day, but to have that spiritual knowledge and experience is a whole different ballgame. If you want a pregnancy reading, we can set one up. I got PayPal and Venmo. The timelines with readings like this, they do vary because at this time the energy will say something, but there's also possible timelines where it could say no, and then you shift into that no, saying you're trying to get pregnant, and maybe you get sick, or maybe you start drinking and it blocks your pregnancy, or you start eating unhealthy and that blocks your pregnancy. But our card reading gets yes, but then you start going down a different path. The timeline shifts, quantum reality. So it depends on the energies that be, but the readings do change. Some tarot readers are straight wrong, but other readers, well, I haven't seen no other readers read timelines, honestly, besides me, because I'm a prophet that averts things, which means I prophesy things to stop them from happening. I do other prophecies that are symbolic to manifest and have manifested prophecies, but for the most part, I dream things or I prophesy things that I need to stop. So I prophesied things with food being tampered from stores and other places, and I needed to stop that, and I did. And I'm getting a lot of recalls in stores, especially Walmart, Dollar Tree, and other places that I've shopped. I put that out there to help stop and bring awareness to, right? Some prophets prophesy to stop things. So the prophecy is complete by the way of stopping it and putting knowledge and discernment to it. Do you think the girls that read pregnancy cards are real? Some of them are. I don't really go watch other tarot readers. Some of them are. Like, I have a homegirl that reads cards pretty good on here. I have another homegirl that I kind of watch but don't much, but she does pretty good readings. So I do believe some are real. It just depends on the reader, right? He said, "Nope, those ain't real." Yeah, some are fake tarot readers. So you gotta watch out though. There's posts on the internet. But yeah. Usually it's good to find one tarot reader that you trust, and then just kind of get reading from them, and then or one or two readers, and then kind of stick with those readers, and not mix your energies with a whole bunch of readers. Every time you need a reading, you go find someone new, because it's good to watch your readers for a while sometimes. To looking at, hey, thanks, homie. Go follow my boy. He speaks some knowledge. I don't agree with everything because I'm a different belief system, but I have respect for the knowledge and wisdom that he does carry. You know what I mean? And that's mutual respect. We don't always have to agree about something to be friends on here, or to or our disagreements or not agreeing on something doesn't have to make us enemies. That's one thing that a lot of people forget. Like, you can be friends with someone who you don't agree with on certain aspects. Some subjects obviously cause that disbursement, but yeah, you know what I mean? It's always a mutual respect, especially as an omniist. I respect all belief systems, and all paths do work, you know what I mean? I'm down with Solar Fire. There's just a couple things I'm like, maybe he need to word it different, or maybe he need to speak a little elaboration, but other than that, I can't remember what it was. It was just like mainly one thing. Oh yeah, you were talking about down on Christianity too, because I believe in Yahweh still, but I don't fully follow the biblical aspects all the way because I'm an omniist. But yeah, I think that was kind of it. There's something else, I don't remember. But I love the sun. My ancestors pray to the sun, you know what I mean? So why shouldn't I, you know what I mean? The fire is energy, solar is energy. I believe that. The solar. He said the solar method. I mean, I think I could invent one. Me and you can invent one, bro. It would be nah, no, we can't. She would consume the energy of the sun, and we would die. We can't. I just thought about it. Now we have an all white aspect. It's Nina Blanca, but yeah, death is consumption too. So the pure Santa Muerte is cool. She's the balance. This is why she wears the scales, because she balances the death energies, right? The solar blade's tight. That's like Archangel Michael's blade. You know what I mean? Dipped in holy fire. But so you can't knock all the Christianity basis. You know what I'm saying? Because the angel, he carries a fired weapon. You know what I mean? And spiritual weapons do exist. A lot of people don't talk about it on the platform. Underworld's weapons exist to kill entities and take entities, and so do heavenly weapons and higher vibrational weapons. A lot of people don't know or talk about or think about. But then you see Archangel Michael carrying a weapon, or you see a god carrying a spear or an axe, or Santa Muerte carrying a scythe. Those are underworld weapons and heavenly weapons and spiritual weapons that people don't understand or don't even really think about. How do you know Santa Muerte is real? What do you got? So I meditate with her. I talk to her voice to voice telepathically. So when I don't do it all the time, but if I really need Santa Muerte, she'll come to me and I'll see it in my vision or my mind's eye, my third eye, and then she'll put her robe over me. She'll either hand me a scythe or comfort me, or talk to me telepathically word for word, so I can literally talk to Santa Muerte with my spiritual gifts back and forth. But anyways, I'm not lost, bro. It's the exploration of omnism. You're lost because you seek nothing but your own thoughts. Jesus is king, but even Christ was an omniist. He just didn't practice anything other than Yahweh, being the disciple of Yahweh. So we're all disciples of Christ, Yeshua Yehoshua HaMashiach. Who was Christ disciple of? He wasn't a disciple of Christ. The disciples of Christ were Christian, named in Antioch. Disciples of Christ were named Christian by the haters. If you follow Christ, you were a disciple of Christ. But Christ wasn't a disciple of Christ. He was a disciple of Yahweh. And I'm a disciple of Yahweh and Christ, but I don't follow all the teachings purely, you know what I'm saying? So, throwing bolts, right? But yeah, so a lot of people don't think the deeper aspects on a prophetic level that lack understanding is like the disciples of Yahweh is being disciple of God truly, but also a disciple of Christ is a Christian. If you're not a true Christian unless you're a disciple of Christ. A disciple of Christ, what does it do in the Bible? They walk, they talk, they eat, they speak, they live Christ-like every part of their life. Not just half-stepping, not just going to church on Sunday, not just this, that, and the other. They walk and talk and eat and live Christ and breathe Christ every day. You're not a true Christian if you're not living 100% Christ-like. Because a real Christian from the Bible meaning is a Christ-like being, a disciple of Christ, a walking with Christ in every single day. The 12 disciples, what did they do? They did everything with Christ. They learned from Christ. They wrote down Christ. They documented Christ. They did everything for Christ. That's what a Christian is by the biblical standard. So if you're preaching Christ, walk with him in his true, full, 100% glory before you even kind of trying to judge another. Arriba la Santa Muerte. Thank you, Liz. Make sure you guys hit the follow when I go live. The Christians stay away, right? Yeah, I used to. I clown some of them and then I recorrect and redirect them closer to God. So it just depends on my mood, I guess. If the prophetic is speaking or the ego is speaking. But yeah, Jesus is the truth. I love Jesus. I love Christ. But yeah. My uncle used to have Santa Muerte statue when he went to throw it away. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm an omniist. An omniist can't be a hypocrite because I believe all things exist and I walk my path. So there's no really hypocrisy because I'm an omniist prophet, but I'm really a prophet of Yahweh that expanded his horizon and went into the omniist prophet. But I still receive prophecy from Yahweh and Christ. So I still pray to God. I still pray to Christ. I'm just basically in biblical aspects, I'm a sinner. So all people are sinners. So technically, You know what I mean? You can't really judge one sinner from another sinner because all sins are basically weighed the same except the abominational sins. Some sins are abominations, which are judged a little harsher. And people don't even understand that. They have a human concept, oh, that sin's worse than this sin. But no, sin is sin. It's an energetic force that you release in a negative aspect. Hey, bro, I appreciate you, Solar Fire. So you're judging one sin for another sin, like, oh, he's doing this, when you're still sinning, lying, doing substances, fucking doing whatever you're doing, and you're judging another sin because you don't like that sin. That's just your ego. That's not even of God. You know what I mean? Because you're judging from a human standpoint and not the energetic standpoint of God weighing sins out. The only sins that are more bad from a biblical aspect is the abominations. A lot of people lack understanding on a biblical aspect. I know the Bible. I'm not perfect at it, but I know a lot about it. And I know a lot about it from experience of communicating with the Holy Spirit, Christ, and God. You know what I mean? I have 2 dreams of God. God saved me twice in my dreams. And it was a prophetic dream of saving me from things that happened in my real life. And he gave me dreams 5 years before things happened. The house I lived in previously, before I moved over here, I dreamt of about 6 years ago. And I dreamt of what was going to happen. And I wrote it in my journal. And I talked about it online 6 years ago. Before I even moved there, I didn't even know that house existed. I didn't know it was there. And I dreamt I was going to be in my room, 6 years before I had that room or even knew anything about that house. You know what I mean? And then I dreamt of the house down the street 4 or 5 years ago too. That was by a red barn. That would be a ops. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And that was 4 or 5 years ago before I even knew that place existed. So these are the foresight that God gives. 5 years in advance, that I thought it was a random dream until I experienced it. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I had that dream. It's written down here. It's online, time and dated. How did I dream this before it happened? You know what I mean? And that's just the blessing of being prophetic or psychic or having spiritual gifts. It's a blessing. Now I'm used to it. It's just normal to me now. Before I pray to Mi Santa, I ask permission to God. Yeah, I pray the Our Father prayer, then I ask blessings for my invocation, then I do my invocation to Santa Muerte, and then she comes forth. But yeah, I do have prayers, some prayers, the invocation that I do, and then for Santa Muerte and the God prayer on my YouTube. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's up, Lovelace? Rehab will help me with what? Be more prophetic? I'm sober, bro. I drink beers every once in a while. That's about it. What's up, Lace? If you guys need a reading review, I gave her a reading and it was on point. So there's a review. I have that a lot talk. What's a lot talk? Yeah, deja vu. That's how it started when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I would call it deja vu. I would dream something, and then it would happen, and I feel like this weird feeling over me, like entering the 5th dimension, 4th and 5th dimension, and it's this weird feeling like, ooh, this looks familiar, boom. And then when I was like younger, I was like 20 years old, and I was at my cousin Mariah's house, and I started dreaming of timelines. I was napping on her couch, and I started dreaming of timelines. I thought I was tripping because I was living one experience, and then I would fall asleep and dream a whole nother experience like it was real, and I started dreaming 2 different realities, like a parallel universe. And it was a trip because it started confusing me back then, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? I was getting confused, like with reality and timelines. And I would live one reality and then go to sleep and then dream like the same situation. I'll be in the same spot, the same couch, everything's the same, but it'll be different things happening. You know what I mean? And I had this when I was 20 years old, and I didn't understand it. I thought it was like a nightmare or a weird dream or something. And then that's when my gifts were manifesting over time, but I didn't understand it until more recently. You know what I mean? I had the same thing happen when I started the lucid dream. Yeah, lucid dreams too. So I lucid dream, but without control. I allow my spirit to dream, and I allow myself to just have the dream and experience a dream. When I was a little kid, I would lucid dream and walk and be in full control. And when I got scared, I would. This is when I was little. I was like 3, 4 years old, 5 years old. I would lick my fingers like this, and then I rub my eyes in the dream realm, and then I would wake up. So I would used to lucid dream as a kid, as a toddler, or like a 5 year old. I used to lucid dream and be able to walk my dreams. Now I just let them flow prophetically because I don't want to interrupt anything. And but I can lucid dream if I wanted to practice it. But when I was a kid, like 5 years old, I would walk around my dreams, be demons and things out there, and people trying to chase me and scare me. Nightmares since I was a kid. Demons attacking me. But I would wake up like that, lick my fingers and rub my eyes, and I'd wake up out of my dream. You teach personal one-on-one to get closer with a sense person? I can if you want. I do have people hit me up just for questions, but it's like if you wanted to pay for like a one-on-one thing, like a mentorship, we can work something out. Yeah, I love Christ. I love Christ. Christ is a beautiful thing. I don't hate on Christ. I just hate on the Christians that think they're Christ-like, and then they don't walk the walk. I used to be a perfect Christian. When I became a reverend, and for years I was perfect, and I was prophetic. I didn't need no cards. I didn't need nothing. I was still getting witchcraft sent at me in large amounts, still fighting demons and spiritual warfare. And for years I was this perfect Christian. Didn't even, fully celibate, fully sober, fully just everything, you know what I'm saying? And then I got tired of being targeted with witchcraft and shit, tired of people, so I switched it up, you know what I mean? I switched it up to, I started reading tarot and started practicing spirituality. But yeah, so the people who hated on me and like stalked me pushed me to do witchcraft, basically. You know what I mean? If I didn't have the stalkers, I would have been a perfect prophet, a Christian prophet, and not a spiritualist. Hey, thank you for the follow. But yeah, my Instagram is in the bio. You just copy and paste it. Copy and paste it to the bio. Ooh, little fly don't like me talking about that. They don't like me talking about the stalkers. But anyways, you seen that fly? I thought bro, yeah, for sure. If you copy and paste my Instagram in the bio to the Instagram search bar, you'll find me. Drop me a message. If you want mentorship, we can figure out something weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever you feel appropriate, and then we'll figure out a price for the amount of time that you want about Santa Muerte. I am gonna drop a course. I just been slacking on drawing out a curriculum. When I was. That's interesting. When you was little, you was a little girl, wanted to be a nun. Can you imagine that now? Right? So what about sleep paralysis? Once you knock out, you always, for any spiritual thing, so you don't cause paranoia, you want to check mark every box that is a physical repercussion, whether you're taking meds, whether it's a physical thing, people acting out of the physical or ego. You want to check all those boxes off. Then you want to go, after you check the physical off and you make sure you're not crazy, you're not tripping, then you go to spiritual and you want to check those boxes off. But like, is this happening because of this? And then, so sleep paralysis can be a muerto, can be a demon, a spirit. Sleep paralysis is usually a demonic attack, trying to hold your spirit down in a sleeping aspect. When you're asleep, when you're easier to attack, when you're in a dream realm, when you're they able to enter and mess with your etherical body, your light body, your spirit, your soul, however you want to put it, and they're able to connect with it and enter your dreams and fuck with you, right, and keep you from waking up. And if you're weak, or if that spirit or thing is really strong, it could keep you in that stasis for a long time. It can even keep you in the dream realm and you go in the coma, right? It just depends on the situation. But sleep paralysis is very spiritual. So yeah, you want to watch out for that. For the most part, you want to get a talisman or cleanse before bed, or make a spiritual routine before you go to sleep, for that reason. You know what I mean? So it protects you while you sleep. Or even light a candle next to your bed. You can set a glass of water, like an actual glass cup, a glass one, full of water next to your bed, and pray over it and be like, catch all the negative energy, and then switch it out every night. You can set a plate with a cut lime, and cut a lime with a cross and put salt in it, and then salt on the plate. Set it next to your bed or under your bed. Um, and that will catch a lot of negative energy too. But you can get talismans, medicine bags, mojo bags, sachets, do candle work, anything to help improve your sleeping and your sleep paralysis. Because it's usually a spiritual energy that's holding you down, and you usually feel a weight on your chest or your neck. Sometimes it's a powerful psychic too. It can be powerful psychics that enter you like that, or astral project. There's not a lot of powerful psychics that I've seen or talk about or do it, but it's possible. Yeah, paralyzed forever. So kind of, if it's not physical, brother, find a spiritual solution. If you continue to have sleep paralysis. Anyways, I heard a story that someone married the Santa and ended up dying because he fell in love with the real person. So Santa Muerte is a personification, which is a created entity of the full power of death. So Santa Muerte has control over all death energy, all spirits, all things that die, animals, people, etc. So some people only get partial power from Santa Muerte, and I've been channeling the full aspect of her, which is full death and death, the full death energy. That's why she carries the scales, I believe, is because she has to balance out the death energy with the devotees to be able to balance and have that feminine aspect of understanding. That's why she's female, to understand, right? But when you channel beyond her, like her deepest, darkest entity within her, without the balance, you get nothing but insatiable hunger, because death consumes life. It drains life energy, drains energy from the fruits you leave, the food you leave, from the candles. It drains energy. That's what it is. But that's why Santa Muerte has scales to balance it out in a feminine aspect of understanding. But I channeled beyond that, and one time on Halloween, I got insatiable hunger. I had bloodlust, like I wanted to, take someone out, and I had this hunger, like I wanted to bite out of their fucking neck, you know what I mean, like a vampire, like I wanted to eat their flesh off their bone while they were living. I had that hunger, but that's because I channeled the soul. The gates were open during Halloween, and that I channeled so deep to the death energy of the insatiable hunger for life that I reached that aspect. But I had to control it, right? So I did a lot of prayer, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy when you get into real spirituality like that, because when you harness the energy within your vessel, you're harnessing the whole spirit in your body. Just like you're possessed by a demon, you can be possessed by the Holy Spirit. You can be possessed by Santa Muerte. You can be possessed by a deity, a god or a goddess. I just choose to be possessed by Santa Muerte, and it made me want to eat flesh off the bone, and it was crazy. And I didn't, you know what I mean? But then I had a thought in my head to make chicken nuggets, and I cooked them, and one was raw. I mean, I had already ate half of it, and I'm like, damn, Santa Muerte, why you do me like that? You know what I mean? But the true power of death loves raw meat. But anyways, my body would freeze. I would crawl up and would tell my mind, like, no, like I couldn't do it. Okay, right? But yeah, and being a prophet gives me a stronger vessel, which is a stronger body, a stronger energy than your average person, because I have a prophetic life to live and a prophetic journey to live and a spiritual one. So it makes me stronger. It makes me heal better, heal faster, and and gives me divine wisdom when I need it, divine channeling, and stuff of that nature. So when you're a prophet, your body and your energy is a lot stronger than the average person. Like, I never get sick unless like someone poisons me. You know what I mean? Um, at my old house, I didn't really get sick unless I was poisoned. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that. That when you're a prophetic life, you have a stronger vessel and stronger energy than normal. So when you step into witchcraft, you have stronger spells and stronger rituals because you already had spiritual energy that was heightened because you already had a divine journey to be on. So how do you figure these things out? Channeling. I talk to a lot of spirits. I talk to a lot of people online, witches, brujos, psychics, mediums. I'm starting to read books now. Is that why I haven't been sick since? I mean, it could be. Thank you for the likes. Let's pull a card. My old deck. I had a dream in 2019 about the C shot and just remembered someone or something telling to get it. Yeah. So all shots have I'm not gonna say all shots, but all shots have a chemical in it that's harmful. It's the MDCRA, I think it is. And some of them have genetically modifying chemicals that you don't want to take. Because if you genetically modify your chemistry, your DNA, then you are subject to being owned. Like, for really owned. Because if they own you, if they genetically modify your DNA, then you're no longer a natural human being. You're modified. So if you take that certain chemical, I don't know if it's just about that shot, but if you take that chemical and you're modified, you're able to be patented. And if you're patented, that means they can clone you. And then they can take your DNA and mess with it, and they can own you. You know what I mean? And that's only if you're genetically modified. So the vaccines is like something I stay away from. Realization, bro, you hit the nail on the head. Thank you. You woke blessed, bro. Yeah. And doctors, this is probably why doctors don't do injections anymore, but the nurses do. Doctors take an oath to uphold like good health and safety to their clients, right? So every shot has a certain chemical that causes harm. Every shot, it's its base form of every shot that they use, and it's they can't make you take shots if you tell them to uphold their oath, right? Because you gotta, I forgot the chemical, but it's a certain chemical compound in every shot. you feel like I'm here in person, but yeah. But anyways, let's get off the subject because TikTok don't like that woke talk. But let's pull a card. I used to stay in my room and study a lot, so I know a lot of random shit. It comes in handy every once in a while. egotism, lack of confidence. Some of you guys might be insecure or feeling like you lost a battle or lost something and it hurt your ego. Maybe you didn't say something when you wanted to say something, but that's also a good thing. But it hurt your ego, and to practice that brings humility. By hurting your ego is a step forward, because maybe you wanted to say something to somebody and you didn't, but that's being the bigger man. That's being better than the other person. That's being more humbled and humilified. And that may hurt your ego at first, or the first couple times, the first how many times, because you're not used to it. But once you start stepping into humility, you became a greater person, right? That's why you're so hooked right now. That's why I'm so hooked right now, yeah, for sure. But yeah, if you're interested in that mentorship, hit me up on Instagram, bro, because I'm gonna hop off here pretty soon. My phone, gotta go recharge my phone and stuff. How long you been in dope? 2 to 3 years, I think. About 3 years, something like that. Make sure you guys hit the follow button. Whew. I do got some starter decks coming. I have, I think, 2 available. One's already sold. It takes 2 weeks to get to me. So if you want to order the ones that are coming, let me know. If you want me to pre-order after that, it's going to take 2 weeks to get to me, and then another week or 2 to get to you when I send it out. So I can show you the cards if you guys are interested in beginner's tarot. Man, if I knew people here that wanted to learn, I would just do a class right here. Boom. A little class right here. Spiritual class. Can you do a collective? I just put my cards away. But if you guys are interested in learning tarot, this is the deck I have coming in. It has the name of the card, the description, keywords, the element, the sun and moon association, and the zodiac association. And then it has the reverse keywords to help you learn, like flashcards to learn tarot. I'm in the front seats. How do you get a reading? If you want a reading right now, it's $40 recommended donation, PayPal or Venmo. I can drop it right now and we can do it before I hop off, because I'm about to hop off soon. I gotta go recharge my phone and get off. So if you want it, let me know. I'll put it right here. So let me know. Are you gonna buy one? Trust this guy. Trust this guy. Thank you, bro. I know what I'm talking about. I said it right when you said it. You know what he's talking about. I said, I know what I'm talking about. And then you post it. That's that prophetic word. That's that channeling. That's just being on point. But yeah. So let me know if you want that reading, because I'm going to hop off if not. Did you want that reading? Because if you purchase the reading now, I'll do your reading right before I hop off. I'm gonna get a personal one for sure. Hit me up on Instagram. There's a lot more, bro. Be ready to spend some money, but it'll be worth it. We'll get you your answers. We'll get that energy in. For sure, hit me up right now. So I got you, and then just tell me your name from TikTok. and what you need, what you want, and we'll get you situated. What's up, Santa Muerte 818? But yeah, ¿qué onda? Nah, just chilling, trying to bust out. I'm about to hop off here in a bit. Been on here for like an hour or two. But if you guys need a reading, let me know now so we can book it, do it right now. And if not, I'm gonna hop off here, go inside, get some more juice, recharge my phone. You know how I go. I guess no one's down. No one's down for the reading. If you guys want, I'll do it for 35 right now. First person. Before I hop off, let me know. PayPal or Venmo. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. The birds out. I love when I see the birds out. They're beautiful. Especially when they chirp or they sing. Alright guys. Ooh, I just dropped my ring. I'm gonna hop off, guys. If you guys do need a reading or you need spell work, ritual work, hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram name is in the bio. Just copy and paste it in the search bar. You'll find me. And drop me a message and I'll check my message request here in a bit. Talk to you guys later. Make sure you guys follow my TikTok too if you guys haven't. Bendiciones.